Hello everyone, my handle on YouTube is The Good Captain, and welcome to my first video in a series that's going to be dedicated to these two games, Midway and Guadalcanal. These two board games were produced by Avalon Hill in the early 1990s by S. Craig Taylor, and this is sort of an introductory video to what follows, and what follows is essentially a series of tutorial videos on how these games work, and just going over key concepts. I should say that the first 5 videos go over key concepts and rules with references to the rules, but if that's not your way of learning the game or of absorbing a game or finding out if it's a game you want to play, then after the first 5 videos, I'm going to be playing a solitaire version of the game, and I have a decent grasp of the rules, so you'll see fairly immaculate play, if not totally immaculate play with regards to the rules, not to say anything of strategy. So you can actually watch a game be played if that's more your learning style, or if you just want to watch the whole series, thank you so much. I hope it's interesting. Okay, so that's what this video and video series is about. This video is an introduction to the series, but if you are interested in these games and in playing these games, what are the mediums by which to play? And that is where the links in the description box below come in handy. So the first link is actually a link to another YouTuber's video. His name is Gilbert Collins, and if you want to see like an unboxing and a little bit about what the contents look like, you can click on that link. The second link is a link to the Vassal module. So if you don't know what Vassal is, it's an electronic system by which you can play board games. It's free and available for download. Just Google VASSAL download the core module, and then use that second link as a plugin, and you'll have the core game. And finally, the third link in the description box below is the rules download. Now, this is like a custom rule book that I've made, but it's 98% just the rules of both these games compiled into one easy to use, easy to reference Word document. And I place the charts and tables at the end of the document, and so hopefully this piques some interest. I really enjoy playing, or I enjoyed playing this game when I was younger. I'm 34, so I was about 14 when I first started playing this, and I only ever played, family and friends. So, but it's a naval game system and air combat system that I think is it's the right amount of complexity. It's not too tough. It's not as tough as, say, something like Advanced Squad Leader, but it's more detailed than something like Axis and Allies. That's why I kind of set this up here. It's a nice in-between, and it gives you a good feel for air and naval combat in World War II. This really is, in my opinion, a solid system that deserves more attention than I think it actually got. There's copies of these available on eBay if you're interested in actually owning a physical hard copy. But all in all, with all the links in the description box below, you could actually play the game through Vassal. The only thing that's missing are essentially the scenario cards, or the setups for the scenarios that give you the information on turn length and pieces, etc. And those you do need to buy the games for those, or you can email me or DM me if you're getting this through Facebook, and just get them through me. So just to resume my game history and experience real quick, I have played other naval war strategy games, to include Avalanche Press's Great War at Sea and Second World War at Sea series, and I personally, just for my taste, find these two games and this game system to be more in my taste, and specifically it's for 2 reasons. In the Avalanche Press version of Pacific Warfare, I find naval movement a bit clunky, and I find the ship combat to be less than ideal in my taste, and both of those are a non-issue in my opinion in these games. So again, I hope this drums up some interest, because the main thing I was looking for is people to play against. Without a Vassal module, it's extremely difficult to get anybody to play face-to-face, especially in these times. At the time of this video recording, COVID-19 is still an inhibiting factor in the United States, so that's why I've tried so hard to get this module together and these tutorials together and present this to you. So DM me, email me, or just leave a comment in the comments box below, section below, if you would like to play a game. Okay, hope to see you out on the battlefield. Thanks for watching. All the best from the Good Captain, and bye-bye. One last thing, special shout out and special thank you to Kevin Conway and I think it's Kevin Cunningham. Sorry if I butchered that name, but those two fellows were totally, I don't do programming, so they're completely responsible for getting the Vassal module put together. And for both of these, there's two separate modules for both of them. And yeah, so thank you very much, guys. All right, take care.